Today I will be exploring teeth number 30 and 29. First, I will demonstrate my modified grasp by placing my index finger and my thumb opposite from each other. My middle finger rests slightly on the shank. My ring finger will act as fulcrum that I will use to pivot, and the little finger rests freely. You should also aim to maintain that C shape when exploring, and the handle should rest on the first knuckle. Before exploring, you should also determine if you have the right end of the explorer by placing the working end of the explorer on the distal surface of the molar, and the terminal shank should be parallel to the vertical axis of the molar, and the functional shank should be up and above the occlusal surface of the tooth. So I will start by placing my ring finger 2 to 3 teeth away from the tooth I'm working on, and I will place the working end on the distal buccal surface of the molar, and I will start with my elbow away from me, which will start pivoting as I do lateral strokes, also called side to side. So side to side, side to side, side to side, and pivot, side to side, 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 pivot, side to side. So as the working end disappears under the contact, you should start doing the vertical strokes, and I will achieve that by moving my wrist. So up, down, up, down, up, down. After doing the vertical strokes, you should take the explorer out and make a half turn, and then start again at the distal buccal surface of the tooth so you don't miss any surface. Now my elbow is tucked in, and as I start the lateral oblique lateral strokes and I start rolling near the mesial surface, my elbow will start to go away from my body. So my ring finger is 2 to 3 teeth away, and I will start doing the lateral oblique strokes. So side to side, pivot, 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 roll. At the same time, my thumb will start moving towards me now. So side to side, pivot, roll, 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 side to side, side to side. So as the working end disappears under contact, I will start doing the vertical strokes again. So up, down, up, down, up, down. I will do the same thing with number 29. I am placing my ring finger 2 teeth away. I will start at the distal buccal surface of the tooth and start with my elbow away from me and pivoting in when I do the lateral strokes. So side to side, pivot, side to side, pivot, side to side, pivot, side to side, pivot, side to side, pivot. So as the working end disappears under the contact, I will start activating the vertical strokes. So up, down, up, down, up, down. I take the explorer out, I make a half turn, and then start again at the distal buccal surface. Side to side, pivot, 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 roll, side to side, pivot, roll, side to side, pivot, side to side, pivot. After the explorer working end goes under contact, I will activate the vertical strokes again. So up, down, up, down, up, down,